Yeah, so I just before we started pulled up some gameplay of this and looking in the descriptions and comments, it's literally a dumbed down port of the 360 version with the assets from the 360 version without any of like the actual it's just kind of very watered down, kid friendly.
Kid friendly. What did they replace the missiles with?
Yeah, water guns.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coast episode 2. I am a co-host, Peyton Andrews.
And it's Kledge Gaming here, joined by our special guest.
Yeah.
Well,
Hi, it's Danny, but I'm known by Big Danny on Discord and YouTube.
then we'll go with Big Danny.
Big Danny. Um, it's Kledge. I've been saying it KLEJ the entire time.
I didn't want to correct you last week. I just let you kept doing it just to let you have it, you know.
That's terrible. You don't let me know until 2 weeks into doing this. Well, you wanted to start off with your particular absolute crap fest that you played on the PC.
Yeah, so I had a fun week. I got the fun opportunity to spend about £4 on the Steam summer sale on Cars Radiator Springs Adventures after it being requested so many times, and I have to say, I hate every single person that requested the game. No, it's an interesting little thing, really, because it's like a Flash game mini collection, but with like the models from the actual Cars 1 video game slapped on like some really jank backgrounds. It's like the weirdest. It's like a fever dream. Like I genuinely thought I was like having some kind of crisis whilst playing the game. Like I thought, oh, can I wake up now? I'm pinching myself.
Dude, existential crisis out of Cars PC game is absolutely insane. But I from your complaints and sentiments on the video that you posted yesterday as we're recording this, yeah, I agree. There's really nothing much to add. It is it is a miserable experience, not only to play but to watch too. Apparently,
I know. I just wanted to address a couple of the comments on the video that I haven't even had a chance to respond to yet. And one of my favorite ones, I don't know if you went through them, but there was just this one that just said, you got to think about all the kids who accidentally got this instead of the main Cars game for PC. And you know what?
That would have been actually one of the worst feelings. Christmas 06, if you're like 8 years old and you get, oh yeah, you got gypped hard, buddy. Oh my god.
And right underneath that comment is someone else saying, I accidentally bought this one when I was a kid. So there we go. It happens.
That's what happens when you have mom's credit card money.
Yeah, this is true.
You buy the wrong thing.
Yeah, they don't know how cards work. They don't know how the Cars games work. They end up with Radiator Springs Adventures. What can you say?
Well, so you've got your little bit out of the way, and my god, I'm gonna have to edit that. I'm going to edit that intro to make it look passable. I'm gonna do it. You'll find a way.
Absolute scam of an intro.
So I just wanted to address the one comment that Mr. Kledgy over here keeps getting on every single one of his videos and community posts. It's driving me insane. Talk about the Cars 2 arcade game. Now, here's the problem. I don't know whether this is some sort of random trick by the algorithm to make me believe that this actually existed. Because I've never seen it in person. I just saw the one dude play it at a random Chuck E. Cheese. That's how I got the idea of what it was. But it's literally just Cars 2.
Yeah, so I just before we started pulled up some gameplay of this and looking in the descriptions and comments, it's literally a dumbed down port of the 360 version with the assets from the 360 version without any of like the actual it's just kind of very watered down, kid friendly.
Kid friendly. What did they replace the missiles with?
Yeah, water guns.
Oh,
Could you imagine? I mean, I'll give it credit. Like, it looks really nice, but then the game already looked nice anyway. But I'd imagine on a nice big like arcade cabinet, it probably would have looked kind of cool. Has anyone like seen what the cabinet actually looks like? Because I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, I had a thing for it.
Oh, okay. It's
oh wow.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's a nice little setup they got there.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it my highest possible praise that I give to most of these games. I don't hate it.
I don't know, man. I just wait. Okay, no, they used this second McQueen design on both the top of the thing and the because I
Yep.
swear to God they used the first one. I mean, I had to like look really closely. And then yeah, little Italy in the background. Beautiful, great job. So one person took that seriously
Yeah.
at Raw.
Yeah. So yeah, people keep asking me to play it, but like I've already played Cars 2, and I'm gonna be streaming Cars 2 soon as well. So like there's really like no point at all.
I am not downloading a MAME emulator on my new MacBook just for this.
Definitely not worth it. But that's fine. It looks cool, and I respect people that have fond memories of going to whatever arcade they put this in to play it. I've never seen one here in any arcade I've been to in England.
Me neither. In the United States, and
yeah,
I mean, it made money over here. It made the movie did, but yeah, 2 years after the games come out, November 2013 is the only time I can see. So it's interesting.
Definitely interesting. I think that's about as far as I'm going to say about it, really.
Yeah, really. What else? What else can I say? This one might not be long, folks.
No, Danny, have you ever seen one of those arcade machines or played on one?
No, I've never seen the Cars 2 arcade machine. I don't know if they even had them in Scotland because that's where I'm from. So I don't even know if we had them over here.
Yeah, no.
I'll
tell you what, comments. If someone's seen one, let us know,
someone,
and then I'll see you there.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. So there are a couple of these that I really wanted to talk about. Professor Heinz Wolf's Gravity. Thank you so much, Mr. Hunk. I appreciate your support for him and the channel here, but like, my God, what is it to say? It's. Did you ever play Mercury Meltdown Revolution for the Wii?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, what I can gather is that it's essentially a puzzle game with 100 levels. That's just gravity, just tilt the. It's probably was meant to be like an early mobile game or something, but they ported it to the DS and Wii. And yeah, I don't know who Professor Heinz Wolf is. I don't know if he's disgraced to have his name be associated with. I don't think I've ever seen a game licensed after a scientist before in my life.
No,
or a physicist. I'm sorry, wrong. There's a point in life when you start to think of, yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, wouldn't this be great on days where I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about Professor Heinz Wolf's Gravity on the Wii. That's what I'm doing for a specialty. Give me a couple dollars a week. Yeah, it's just fine.
It's fun. I'll tell you what's really interesting. So I've just actually done a little investigation on this weird game. So you're right. It is on iOS and Android, but it actually started live on the DS and Wii first. Yeah. iOS and Android didn't come till 2010 and 2011, like 2 years later. And the ones on iOS and Android are named after Isaac Newton rather than Professor Heinz Wolf. There you go.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, come on.
No.
Gravity. Actually, hold on a minute. I think my aunt might have had that. I never played it, but my aunt definitely had that on her old 4S that she kept for 5 years. So I've never played it, but I did see that on, because now the Isaac Newton branding sounds more familiar to me than Heinz Wolf.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at gameplay. It's definitely very mobile oriented. I think playing that on the Wii would probably drive me up the wall.
Oh man, no, I'm thinking the DS would be insane. You'd have to tilt the entire. Oh no. The other thing to be mentioned is: are you interested in the Mapcom, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection releasing this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Question answered. No. It looks awesome. I loved those games growing up. I have a Dreamcast in my room still. I have Marvel vs. Capcom on. Banging games. I used to rinse out Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on my 360. In fact, once again, I'm gonna have this ready to just be like, bam, there it is, ready to go. Great games. I'm not gonna talk about the other one that came after that, in Infinite, or whatever the hell that was called.
Yeah. I have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on my Series X, and it's a brilliant game. Phoenix Wright main for anyone who's asking, because I just find it so freaking funny that he's in a game and can kick the shit out of Iron Man. So that's something. Danny, what are you thinking about Marvel vs. Capcom?
It's not something I've really played. Is it not meant to be like a fighting game or something?
Yeah.
I'm not too big on the fighting games. The only fighting game I really play is Super Smash Bros. That's just because it's the easiest one for me. So I don't really play a lot of the fighting games, unfortunately.
Smash Bros. Though, on the other hand,
you're so real for that. You're so real.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Do you,
I've got Brawl and Smash Bros for 3DS. I did have Ultimate, but I sold my Switch, so I can't play that anymore.
Oh, that's a shame. That is, it's a good. Do you guys just to keep on the Smash Bros. Subject? I have to show this off. I picked this up at a Comic-Con a couple of years ago as a mouse mat. All right, this is my mouse mat that I use.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm down with that. That's good.
Yeah. My Mr. Game & Watch. Dude, RNG is my best friend. I love Mr. Game & Watch. You press that left B or the right B, and that person's getting the number 9 hammer. That's like my go-to thing on that game, and no one will play it with me because I get really, really wound up because I keep landing 9s, and yeah, it's a good time.
Oh my god, yeah. The last time I played it was at a Well, I've done the Scouts tournaments twice. I am an Eagle Scout, you see, and I know they do have them over in the UK, but it's a big thing over here. So one of the two of the overnights were, my first one was when I was really I think I was 12 or 13, and it's when the game first came out, the night after, and seeing all the 17-year-olds just sweat it out and just cussing at each other, well, brilliant. But and then it comes around to 2 years ago. And boom, I am the 17-year-old now. I am the one that is cussing at these little kids and beating them up. It is perfect. It went full circle entirely.
Yeah, it's the circle of life. It's how it goes, you know. I know I played a lot of Ultimate. I'm with Danny. Brawl is actually my favorite, which I think might, from what I've read online, might be a controversial opinion these days.
Yeah, they think it's the worst one.
Yeah, when Brawl came out when I was 7 or 8, I think 8, and the subspace emissary mode was my favorite thing ever when I was that age, and all the cutscenes of all the characters coming together to me, I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing. Forget Avengers Endgame, not that came out for years later, but that best crossover of a story ever.
Yeah. I mean, I totally get it. I've been fortunate enough to play all 5 games, all on original hardware. I didn't have to do any. I didn't have to put an entire Nintendo 64 on my old school rental computer like I did last year. It flipped out. Anyway, Ultimate's my favorite just because, oh my god, it's literally everything that you could possibly ask for. The absolute just complete package of Ultimate is fantastic, personally. Smash 4 is all right. Not a big fan. The only way I was able to play that was using the Wii Remote sideways, because my cousin always demanded having the gamepad. He didn't have the shocks, so bit bitter from that. But Brawl was good. Melee's great. Smash 64 is not really that great. That should be considered the worst one universally. I don't know how that started a multi-million-dollar franchise. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, people look back on it with the biggest nostalgia cloud ever. It's like when people try and bring into conversation that Pokemon Red and Blue are the best ones in the series, and it's just they're objectively not. Iconic, yes, not good.
And I mean, it's so insane to me that I beat that game in 45 minutes And they're like, oh, it's so in depth. Oh, it's so... and that's dying multiple times as well. So it's just like, oh, oh no, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't want to fight 7 Yoshis and then break the targets.
Oh man, yeah, no. So I didn't play 64 until I was a bit older. So I started on Melee, then had Brawl. I had 4 on my Wii U, but I played very little of it because I just wasn't. I don't know. I had the 3DS one as well, but normally I get super excited when a game comes onto handheld. And I'm like, oh my god, I can play it portably. But there was just something about Smash Bros. 3DS didn't quite sit right. Like it's a good game, it's well made. It just didn't quite. I just never really got into it. I might have been the wrong age, wrong time for it, but.
No, I can understand why you'd be so bitter toward the 3DS port of something so in depth and fantastic as Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I mean, I was a very stupid kid, so I had a PSP when I was younger, and I really thought I was getting all the PS2 games with perfect quality coming to the PSP, and boy, well, it was one of the Burnout games, and that was when I was like, nope, all right, I gotta stick with the PSP originals because I was so excited. I wanted to have that game so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I could play it on the go, and then no.
Nope. No. But no, Smash Ultimate, back to that. Great game. I played it a lot, and then I watched the Nintendo or whatever stream it was where Banjo Kazooie got announced, and I went mental. I was like, this is the best thing. So I got back into the game, played Banjo, stopped playing the game, and then suddenly Minecraft Steve is added to the game, and I was just like, what is going on in this franchise? Like, this is fantastic, but also like completely cursed. So I got back into it again. And then they announced my boy Sora, and I just kind of forgot and never bought it. So it's the only character I don't have. And I love Kingdom Hearts so much, but I just never got Sora, and I don't know why. I should probably do that because I still hop on the game every now and then.
Oh my god. No, the Banjo Kazooie thing, I was with my girlfriend at the time. We were watching the stream literally on the TV. I had the YouTube hooked up in the basement, everything. She had no idea why I went completely mental for Banjo Kazooie, but I'm like, there is it's the game.
It's the bear and bird. You must understand.
Let Danny speak his mind about some of these things. Steve happened when I was in Spanish class in grade 10.
In grade what? So you're just in grade 10 and you heard about Steve coming to Smash?
Hold on a minute. You gotta understand this. So I'm in the middle of Spanish class because these, unlike for you where it's about 3 p.m. your time, they're 10 a.m. here. Okay. So I am just sitting here. I am doing my Spanish assignment. All of a sudden, my Twitter blows up, and I'm like, someone died or something. And I look, and it's Minecraft Steve. I'm like, okay, cool, good stuff, great. I don't have the account anymore, but I wish I think I wrote the tweet in Spanish, just literally in the middle of. It wasn't a test, but it was one of those essays that you had to write out in the entire foreign language. So my brain was still on that. So I was like, "Oi!"
Amazing. Here in so I'm trying to remember. So it was 2020 that got announced. I remember it was I just had to double check the date. It was October 2020. So restrictions here at least in England, I assume it was the same as Scotland, wasn't it? When we were in the UK. So
yeah, it was the same.
But yeah, so we were like very limited on what we could actually do. We had this weird thing of like you can go out and eat somewhere and it's like discounted because they wanted to save all the restaurants, and then you had to be like back inside by like 7 p.m. It was just so stupid. But I was just chilling at home, completely just like numb to existence itself from being inside for the past like 5 months, and suddenly Steve, and I was just like, what? This is the like it just looked goofy as anything in the reveal trailer as well. Like I remember it vividly. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I thought, wow, Sakurai, we love you. Thank you so much. Like
I completely understand that. It's yeah. So here's our little problem, gentlemen. Besides the self-congratulatory comments to Pledge, that's all the questions we have. And
Yeah.
I'm bummed because I was sitting here fully expecting to do another unexpected 2 hours going off of 15 things, but I have 5 prompts and we got it all done in 30 minutes.
2 hours later.
So, what I suggested to the beautiful Kledge Gaming here and Big Danny down there is that I introduced them to an American PSA made in 1990 that is one of the most horrifying, terrifying things in all of this world. But it's apparently YouTube safe. I mean, hey, this got 1 million views on the thing. It was just posted last year. But oh man, I am hyped. I am hyped. Optimize screen sharing for viewing video clip. Yes, please. Holy moly! There we. Oh yes, there we go. All right, boys. Please move this window away. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, just tell me if you guys can hear this or not.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue is the powerful story of a teenager dealing with drug and alcohol abuse.
And some of your favorite cartoon characters will help you understand how drugs and alcohol can ruin your life.
Our
So
government
watch
really
the
thought
program.
this was a good
Talk
idea.
about it with your
This
family.
is
Oh no. What?
I was smurfing like a baby. Great smurf.
why.
Pinky Panky's gone.
Because Iceland is so kind to give us this
What the
news.
hell? What's the problem? Who smurfed the bell? Hurry, my little smurfs. Corey's been robbed, and we must wake her up.
I forgot they use smurfing as like their verb for everything.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You want to help track down the thief, Garfield?
Hey, going through life
Garfield?
with a lampshade is work enough. Wake me when the lasagna comes.
Garfield.
Let me rephrase
What?
that. Do you want to help, or do you want to be lunch?
My luck to be stuck on a dresser with a pushy alien.
Jesus.
Oh.
No.
Oh god.
Excellent
No way.
of service.
Oh, this is the shopping weekend.
Alvin!
This is better than Endgame.
Make me another baby.
Another autograph hound? Come on! Hey! Wait a minute! Put me down! Steady, my little smurfs! Steady!
Oh
Is that
my
clock?
god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
my goodness! I'm not late for breakfast,
Oh,
am I?
oh, that's terrifying. I'm sorry.
It's perfectly obvious we're trying to wake Corey up, but we're not trying hard enough. Come on down there, you're not pushing.
Think. Perhaps if we wake up Kermit, Kermit will wake up Corey. Sheesh, I hate when that happens.
Yes, this is Muppet Babies tournament. God.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Huh? Why did I set the alarm on a Saturday?
Oh.
Who is that?
Is that a Ghostbuster slime? Yeah.
Yes, the slimy. Because they have an animated series too.
Oh my god.
Someone took my bank.
The sound of a breaking piggy, if ever I've heard one.
Shut up.
Two
Al.
sounds you can't miss.
Yeah.
Breaking
Is that
piggy
the
and the
TV
sizzle
version
of
of
hot
Gets?
lasagna.
I hate them so much.
I don't like the looks of this.
Neither do I. No food in sight.
Somebody's coming!
I don't know how anything of this works anymore.
Wait!
Sorry, pal. At times like this, you're on your own.
Great. It was my first time. Honest. I'll
Well,
never do it
excuse me,
again.
princess.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, god damn it!
You're not a cop.
Okay, you win. You got me dead to rights. I'm not a cop. I'm a rabbit. But just because I got long ears doesn't mean there's nothing in between them.
You were running from a rabbit?
Dude, and this is Mel Blanc, too. This makes it even worse.
Look who's talking.
So he got the original voice of Bugs Bunny
You know,
talking
kid,
about
you
drugs.
don't look so good.
That's so funny.
What's this? A joint? So what's the big attraction? I mean, how did you get started anyway?
I started because I wanted to. What do you care?
Bugs Bunny is that Looney Tunes makes so much more sense to me.
Call it curiosity, Doc. But if you're giving me that old cause I wanted to routine, maybe you need a little memory refresher.
A time machine?
I borrowed it from some coyote.
He's mine!
Now, let's see here. Where's that instruction manual?
That's funny. There's a couple of beers missing.
Oh, honey, you probably drank them watching football last night.
Yeah, you stupid alcoholic, you have a problem.
Well, I want to start cleaning out the garage. Call me for lunch.
Corey, is your brother all right? He's been acting so strange lately. You know, we love you both. And if there's something wrong, we'd like to help.
I don't know, Mom. I don't think so.
Thanks, hon.
You know how I can tell this was produced in Canada and not America?
Excuse me, but why did you...
We love you, Bruce.
Oh, you can talk,
Of course I can.
but you never talked before.
Why, I believe you're right. But now I have something to ask, if you please.
Yeah, okay.
Why didn't you say you were worried about Michael, too?
If I tell and he gets in trouble, he'll blame me.
Perhaps. But what will
Nope,
happen
not
to
gonna
him if
make
you
that
don't
joke.
tell?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I didn't think of John Lennon joke as well. The average Fred child, but it's
Thanks.
And then so old he does
And where's the
things.
color?
Listen, kid, this is the past. And the past is in black and white. Get it? This is the bit where your whole life flashes before your eyes. Do you recognize that guy, perchance?
It's me. When I was a kid.
Do tell.
You guys cruising for lung cancer or what?
We're getting high. You know, grass, marijuana.
Well, yeah, sure. I
Yeah,
do
you know
that.
what makes you
Wanna
cool?
hit? What's the
Wearing
matter?
your first
You
initial on
scared?
your
No.
are you sure?
So, you still think it was your
I
choice?
just start doing
I didn't want him to think I was a wimp.
Better a wimp than an all-day sucker.
Everybody's doing it.
Come on, it's no big deal. Do it.
It's like the old
no
saying,
ball.
if everyone was jumping off a cliff, would you go too?
Depends on if you give me views
I
on
guess you
Instagram
would,
Reels.
wouldn't you? Not very bright. Definitely not one of the world's foremost thinkers.
Hey, lighten up on my man here. He was just experimenting with some friends.
But they're my friends. They wouldn't do anything really wrong.
Well, what makes you think they know any better than you?
Hey, he needed me. All his cares went... No worries, no bothers.
Danny, what did you think
Everyone's
about this
got problems,
masterpiece?
kid. Even us rabbits.
So, who,
The
me?
point is, nobody gets everything they want. What's
I
important
think
is
it's
what's in here. You know, what
Wild.
makes you you.
They've got these innocent cartoon characters saying
But I make
saying
him
words
feel
like
good.
joint
I
and
make
marijuana and all that.
Sure,
It's
drugs
wild.
feel good for a while.
Well,
but
things
that's
start
only
making too much
temporary,
sense about their
because sooner
cartoon.
or later. Is that what you want, Doc? Really?
Dad, can I talk to you?
Sure, anytime, sugar. What's up?
I'm worried about
No.
Michael. He's been
Don't call
acting
your kid
really
Danny.
weird.
Corey, Being weird is just part of being a teenager. He'll grow out of it.
I think it's more than
This
that.
guy gets it.
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind. You know, for $10, I could score us some crack.
Oh, yeah, crack. Now we're talking.
That's part of every family. There's always a revolutionary somewhere in it.
Jesus, man, my side hurt. I was not expecting that.
Oh, yeah, crack.
You've got one, Michael. But crack? That's serious stuff.
Come on, Michael. You're not gonna chicken out on your friends, are you?
Yeah, what are you, baby?
Sure, they tell you why.
Got your wallet. Hey, give me that back.
This is why you never go to Memphis College in Tennessee. That's still a long Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's not.
It's the turtles.
Cowabunga, dude. How did you so totally cool?
What? But for every up, there's a down. And the bigger the up, the steeper the down.
You're gonna owe me big for this one, Frog.
You get used to thrill rides like this real fast. But pretty soon, they're not even a thrill anymore. Then you've got to take drugs just to feel normal.
Buddy, I do that every day. It's called prescription.
Drugs. This is what they do to your brain, Michael.
Actually, this is just one artist's conception. Hey, this isn't romantic. It's not even pretty. And most important, I don't like it in here.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
Where are we now? We're inside me? This is what's happening inside me?
So are you telling me that someone sober actually made this?
Pretty cool, huh?
There's no
don't
way.
think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, he's gonna fall!
Abandoned brain.
Yeah, correct.
Open it.
I can't get out! It's my brain! Somebody help me!
Remember, driving while high might be alright, but never skating. Oh, so
Yeah, never skateboarding.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh man. I gotta get
How
off
many more
these bugs.
crossovers is there gonna be?
Bad news, Michael. Why don't you just say
Can't be ready more.
Well, maybe it's because I don't want to.
Maybe it's because you don't know how. Let's show him how to say no.
Oh, this song's insane.
Well, you look like three fine lads. You know, I might have something here you'd like to try. Something to make you feel real good.
There's a million wild and wonderful ways to say no. No thanks. No way.
Better learn that and take it wherever you go.
No thanks, no sir.
If your pal says let's get high,
Here's a practical reply.
Oh, you can use two guys.
spit right in his eye and
Oh my god.
Those drugs are so boring. I'm intrigued for
So you guys know Elton John's old songwriter? Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain? That's
Yeah,
who wrote that.
I know that one though.
That's so funny.
I thought I told you to stay out of here.
Pooh Bear wants to know why you don't talk to Mom and Dad.
Tell Pooh Bear to mind his own business.
I just want it to be like it was before.
Yeah, well, it's not like it was. So get out of here. And if you say a word to Mom or Dad...
Ow, you're hurting me.
You know, I got 100% editing the get out with the lightning.
I didn't mean to.
There's not.
pesky brat. You did the right thing.
Well, I don't know. She is my little sister. I don't know what's right anymore. I'm not in very good shape.
You look great. Would I lie to you?
Well, whoa!
If that's me, I'm in serious trouble. We gotta do something about this.
Hey! Hey! I just saw myself. Man, I look great.
Uh-huh. The thing is, we don't always see things the way they really are. This one, for instance. What do you see?
Me. I see me.
Wrong! Flag on the play, 10-point penalty.
Who's that?
Well, it's not Freddy Krueger.
Hey, look, it's Michael Jackson before and after.
Pretty pitiful. See, drugs aren't your pal. They're your enemy. Storming the battlements, trying to take control.
I could quit if I want to. I'm in charge of my life.
Wrong! Not if you're on...
Try again!
Wrong!
Believe me, talk to the man in charge.
But
God?
that's me. I'm in charge of my life.
Wait a minute. No
the
way.
man in charge.
This might go hard. No, I wanted to meet God!
Oh,
TV
I
shows are on
put the
YouTube.
reveal.
Hi.
Oh, that's not. Or maybe.
Michael? I know you told me to stay out, but... Michael?
Go ahead, kid. Open the box. It won't hurt you.
Who are you?
A friend of your brother's. Open the box, Corey.
Well, if I were you, which I'm not, I wouldn't listen to him.
Hey!
Pooh Bear!
Relax. He's only cloth and stuffing. Besides, that bear doesn't get around much. I do. Trust me. Open the box.
What is all this stuff?
Why don't you see for yourself?
I'm just gonna insert the explanation
Somebody
that I
help
had
me.
right before.
How do I get out of here?
You don't want to be left out, do you?
It's simple, man. You just take the system.
Try. Trust me. Listen to me, Mikey. Scared to try something new?
All of a sudden, they hired the same voice.
Do it.
You know, I
See
shouldn't be
your
letting out
future.
classified American secrets, but this
future?
is what we do to terrorists on Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, yes, I can see it all. Well, some of it. Come in, my fine young friend, and I'll peer into your future in my little crystal ball.
Come on, Corey. Your big brother uses it.
And if I do what Michael does, maybe we could be friends again.
Sounds right to me. What do you say?
This is odd. The picture is very dark. All I can see is...
You're looking into a bowling ball.
Yes, of course. That would explain the 7-10 split.
There. Now can you see my future?
Of course I can. I've got a knack for this sort of thing, you know. Look closely. Closely. Your future lies
They're a bunch of your kid. Get the
behind those doors.
I don't think I want to see this. It's
Oh my.
Me. This is my future?
It is if you don't get off those drugs.
You use, you lose.
Listen to us. We care about you, Mikey.
What's up, Doc, is your life, if you don't cut it out.
There's nothing cool about a fool on drugs.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're excellent just the way you are. Without drugs.
Yeah, you'd be totally tripping balls if you saw these guys telling you to get help.
No! Corey, don't you ever do this stuff.
Then stop. Please, Michael.
I don't know if I can.
Face it, kid, we're buddies for life. Whether you like it or not.
You don't have to quit on your own. Talk to Mom and Dad. They'll help.
Yeah, we'll take you back to rehab.
Listen to me, Mikey.
I think I've listened to you long enough.
You can't get rid of me this easy. I'll be back. And you get better.
He's right, you know. He will try to come back.
And when he gets here, we'll be ready for him. Right, guys?
Right!
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to miss something important.
Come on, sis. Let's go talk to Mom and Dad.
That's it, everybody. And before we all go off, yeah, it was a beautiful masterpiece. There was a lot of dead space, and I'm not getting copyright struck by my government. That is actually the property of the United States government, by the way. We have that in our video archive. But I think there were some highlights. There were definitely some lowlights. But ladies and gentlemen, I am so thankful that I can be here with Clegg and Big Danny and present you Coast to Coast episode 2. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Next week, both of us have conflicts, but in 2 weeks, we will have more questions. We will not be out of ideas.
We will not be watching government property. We will be actually doing games and other non-governmental property. All right. Well, this has been Coast to Coast. Thank you so much. We will see you on the other side.